Subcontracting can feel chaotic. Clients are watching your every move, your reputation's on the line, even when you're not the one swinging the hammer. Here's the dirty secret. If you become a master problem solver, subcontracting becomes simple.
Hello, this is the Hack Hour Podcast, a show where it's all about helping real, everyday, hard-working remodelers learn the secrets to having it all in life and business. And now, here's your host, Mike Minges.
Hi. Welcome back to the Hack Hour Podcast. I'm Mike Minges, the founder of the Remodeling Academy, where we help transform remodelers from skilled craftsmen into confident, successful business owners. At the Remodeling Academy, we're all about equipping you with the tools and strategies to build a business you are truly proud of. One that not only delivers exceptional results for your clients, but also creates the life you've always dreamed of as a business owner. Whether you're here to learn how to attract high-paying clients, hire and retain the top-notch talent you need, or finally earn what you truly deserve for all that hard work, this is the podcast for you. So we're going to dive into taking that remodeling business of yours to the next level. Look, we're not going to be sugarcoating it. We're going to give it to you as it is. This is episode 39. So let's get back to that dirty secret. If you become a master problem solver, subcontracting becomes simple, enjoyable, and most importantly, profitable. And today we'll break down that process, right? How you deliver amazing results and how you build a career that's as smooth to run as the jobs that you are managing. So, picture this. We're leaning against the back of your pickup truck. Tailgate's down. We're talking shop. You look over at me and you say, man, subcontracting just always feels like a gamble. How do I make it easier? How do I make it work? How do I really add that much markup? I take a sip of my coffee and I say the answer is simple. You just have to master two things: problem solving and leadership. Look, once you get those dialed in, subcontracting will be the easiest and one of the most profitable parts of your remodeling business. So let's see how you can make this work without the headaches, the wasted time, and the risks that some of you have been experiencing. So why does subcontracting matter? Well, look, your job at the end of the day, if you want to be the remodeling business owner, it's not about being on site, swinging the hammer, laying the tile. It's about solving problems. Clients will hire you because they don't want the hassle of managing all the headaches that goes into finding someone to do remodeling projects for them at their house, right? They are looking for someone to take all the weight off of their shoulders and make this problem that they have at their house go away and make the process feel effortless, right? When you are known as a master problem solver, here's what happens. Clients trust you. Your subs, they respect you. And your projects just run smoother, which allows you to make more money with less stress. But if you're not leading the process, if you're just reacting to problems instead of anticipating them, subcontracting will turn into a nightmare. So let's fix that, right? So what's this dirty secret about subcontracting? Look, it's not about finding the cheapest sub or micromanaging every detail. It's the opposite. It's about letting go, finding the best, and leading from the front, right? You lead the process. Think about it. When your name's on the project, clients see you as the expert. They don't care if you're doing the work all the time or if someone else is, as long as you let them know, hey, I'm the guy that makes sure it all gets done. I'll assemble the correct team and we will get all this taken care of, right? They care. That's what they care about, right? That the job gets done right. It gets done on time and with very few, if any, surprises, headaches, and etc. So, your job, you make the entire process seem seamless. You act like a professional, like it's no big deal. Look, behind the scenes, yes, it's complicated, but You make it look easy, right? You solve problems before they happen because you know how to anticipate what's going to happen. You communicate clearly so everyone knows what to expect. You've already discussed, hey guys, if something does come up, this is how we will proceed. This is the policy. This is the next step. And you, along with your team, stays calm under pressure, even when something unexpected happens and things start to appear to be going sideways. When you do this, you're not just subcontracting. Now you're running a remodeling business that your clients and your team will respect. So, step one, how do you communicate like a leader? Well, clear communication is everything. Whether you're talking to the client, the sub, or any part of your team, you make sure that everyone knows the details. Let's go over the timeline. Be clear on the scope of work. And make sure everyone understands what success looks like for this particular project, right? This is the mission here. This is how we succeed with this homeowner. This is how we succeed working in this neighborhood for this particular job. When people know what to expect, there's just less room for misunderstandings and fewer problems for you to solve later. Do not assume that everyone knows things that you think are common knowledge, because they're not. That's why you go over them and you discuss it so that everyone's clear and has been briefed about the mission that they're about to take part of. Here's the thing about remodeling. Problems are inevitable, but when you're prepared for them, they don't feel like problems. They are just part of the process. Look, if there's a chance a delivery will be late, already have a backup plan, right? Does the client seem indecisive? Well, make sure that you're building in extra time for any future approvals or decisions that will need to be made, right? Understand who you're dealing with and what it's going to be like. See the train as it's possibly going to be leaving the tracks down the road. The better you are at thinking ahead, the easier it is to keep the project on track. Now, you also want to make sure that you pay well, you pay quickly, and that you are fair, right? You want subs that show up, who do great work, and they solve problems with you. Well, pay them well. When people feel valued, they are much more willing to go the extra mile. Plus, when you're friendly and when you pay fairly, you build trust. When you respect them and the work that they do, and you understand that the challenges that they are experiencing on job sites, all of that leads to trust, and that's what keeps the best subs coming back to work with you time and time again. Keep your word, always. See, if you say you're going to do something, you do it, even if it's hard, even if it costs you. When people know that they can trust your word, they'll stand by you even when things get tough, or if you do make a mistake. 5, make sure you're building in a profit margin that protects you. Look, let's be real. Subcontracting isn't free. If you're paying a sub $5,000, you need to charge probably at least $10,000, right? That extra margin, it isn't all just profit. It's part of your protection. It's part of what keeps your business alive. It's how you make sure that the whole team succeeds. You need wiggle room. You have to be able to make sure that you are maintaining all the things that the business needs, right, to keep going. You have to be able to handle anything, fix costs, take care of warranties, right? These are the things that have to be taken care of at you running the business. There's a lot of risk that goes on with taking these jobs. Now, what about handling that occasional curveball, right? What if, let's say the sub messes up? It happens. Well, then step in, help understand what the problem is, come up with a solution of how we go about fixing the problem, and move on, right? Your client cares more about the result. They don't care about whose fault it was. Work with your guys. Don't berate them. Don't blame it on them. Apologize that there was a miscommunication or some sort of misunderstanding. Have empathy. Share how it could happen to anyone and solve the issue, right? Now, what if for some reason you have a client that maybe starts nitpicking? Stay calm. Be professional. Understand that this could happen to even the best of clients, right? Hear them, listen, agree with them, then start reminding them about the scope of work, remind them about what you've shared with them about how construction works, and see if they maybe are just having a tough day and taking some frustration out, right? A lot of times people just want to be heard and listened to, and by you being that professional that communicates well, and by being flexible, you'll be surprised that sometimes just listening will go a long way, and your goodwill will also go a long way. Now, what if something happens to go over budget? Well, this is why you build in that profit margin, right? It gives you the cushion to handle a few surprises that won't break the bank, right? Or cause you to have to sweat and not understand if you're going to be in business for a few months. Now, there is a difference. At times, things come up and you do have to implement change orders. And everyone, you, your entire team, the homeowner, everyone should be clear on how change orders work. However, there are times where maybe you just made an oversight, and maybe on this one, you don't charge, right? All right. In closing, here's the bottom line. Subcontracting does not have to be a headache. When you lead with confidence and solve problems proactively, and you make the process seamless for your clients, subcontracting becomes simple, profitable, and even enjoyable. Many of the subcontractors I've worked with over the years, what I found was when I stood up for them and was their champion, and when I explained to homeowners, like, these are some of the best guys that I've ever found, I look at the sacrifice they make, look how hard they work, they're very knowledgeable, they're committed, that this built a really good bond for everyone. I would cheer them on and be their champion in front of the homeowner. The homeowner felt proud to have that team working for them at the house. The subs and that team, they were respected and they were appreciative that I recognized the effort that they were making, right? All of this works together where everyone's glad that we're all working together. That's the environment you want. Believe me, you do not want the environment where your subs are frustrated at you, feeling like you're taking advantage of them, or the homeowner feels like you're taking advantage of them and paying the sub. You want everyone working together where everyone's glad that this is a team process here. All right. So look, here's the next step. If you're struggling with working with subs and how to do it, take a hard look at how you're going about running all of your projects, right? Ask yourself, are you leading with confidence? Are you making it easy for your clients and subs to work with you? If not, you can start there. Look, thank you for tuning in to another episode of the Hack Hour podcast. If something in this episode struck a chord or has making you think that you could be doing some things different, take action now. Head on over to the remodelingacademy.com if you haven't been already. Sign up for any of the free offerings that we have, right? Look at getting the Weed the Lead. Sign up for the Morning Hammer newsletter. Look into some of the programs that we have. Also, get yourself over to remodelingriches.com. See if you have what it takes to be a part of the remodeling challenge, and maybe you want to be in the remodel games, right? You're always just one step away from being a part of this Remodeling Rebel program. We would love to have you there. This is for you. Don't miss it, right? So look, guys, remember, your success, it's ready for you. The only question is, are you ready for it? We look forward to next time having you here again.
Thank you for listening to the Hack Hour podcast. It would be awesome if you would leave us a quick review on iTunes. To further your remodeling success, go to remodelingriches.com.